Hi guys, today I'll be reviewing the KZ Castor. KZ Castor is an IM from KZ. Now there are two versions of this available. One is a black color, which is a base edition, and one is the silver color, which is a Harman edition. So the one I'm going to review today is the black color, which is a base edition. Before I start the video, I just want to say a big thanks to KZ for sending me this IM. But rest be assured, they are not seeing this video before you are seeing it, nor do they have any review input for this. All the thoughts and opinions are about to hear are my own. So before I talk about the sound quality, let's talk about the build quality, comfort, and the accessories that comes. So these come in the usual KZ box. The packaging is very simple. You get the IM, you get the cable with the mic, you get the KZ Starline tips, and you get the SIM ejector pin for toggling the switches. The price of this IM is $15, but they can be bought for $10 to $12 depending on where you buy them from and what sales are going on. So the price, it hovers from $12 to $15 generally. $15 is the MSRP, but if it can also be sometime got for $10, which is quite good. The IMs might be tad big for some. The shells are quite big over here, a tad big for some, and also the nozzles might be thick for some people. For me, they were quite good, but for smaller ear people, they might cause some issues. The cable is also surprisingly good for the price, quite malleable, quite soft, quite supple for the price. So no big complaints over there. Now let's talk about the sound signature. Well, what can I say about the sound signature? It's all about that bass. It's all about that bass. Yes, it's all about that bass. That's it. If you are in Basshead, just go ahead and buy this. Stop watching this review. Just go ahead and buy this. This is really awesome. And this is coming from someone who isn't really a Basshead, but he does like his bass, but isn't really a Basshead. So this is really awesome for that. I mean, since when I got this IM, I've been listening to it. All the bass heavy tracks which I have on my playlist, all the bass heavy tracks which I could think of, I listen to that, because these are really enjoyable for that. There are 4 switches on the IM. The first 2 switches controls the bass. That is, toggling the first switch gives you a bass boost, toggling the second switch gives you another one bass boost, and there is also a third and fourth switch. The third and fourth switch gives you a boost on the mids and the treble a bit. So that is that. Now for this review, for the sound purpose, I was going in the absolute mad lad mode, and I was using it in the configuration of up and down. So what it means is basically the first 2 switches are on and the last 2 switches are down. So what that happens is you are having the maximum bass while keeping the mids and the treble in the stock Harman region. So the reason I didn't mess with the mids and treble, because I find them to be quite satisfying in the stock setting, and they do go quite well in my taste. But if you are not into that, you could take that second switch and toggle it down and decrease the bass a bit. So I'll just pop the graph over here, and you can see all the different kind of settings, and you can see that UUDD setting is it has a massive amount of bass over there, which I quite like it over here. The basic tuning it follows is the Harman curve, and with the UUDD configuration, you can see what's the tuning like. As you can see, it has a huge bass boost. All I can say is that everyone needs this IM just for experiencing that bass, because the bass you get at this price point is absolutely fantastic, because it's really good. Because when I was thinking of reviewing this IM, and when I thought of the I thought that the bass will be muddy. It might it might not let me experience the mids and the treble quite properly. It is not that. It doesn't happen over here. It is actually really good. It's surprising as to how good these are. Even if you aren't a basser, or if you don't enjoy the bass, the sheer ridiculousness this has in terms of bass will make you smile. Because whenever I was listening to this, I was just grinning, because it has a stupid amount of bass. Like, it is just so enjoyable. Like, I don't care if it is $12, $15. I don't care if I don't get the male vocals, female vocals. I don't care if I can't the treble isn't good. It has that stupid amount of bass, and I like it. I love it. It's absolutely fantastic. This goes really well for the EDM, rap, and hip hop genre. If you listen to specifically for that, get it. It's really awesome. I mean, again, ridiculous bass, sounds awesome. Aside from the bass, let's talk about the mids and the treble a bit. And male vocals are a bit in the background. It sounds okay, nothing great. Female vocals are also quite decent, nothing great. They do sound okay, I would say. Treble is also quite good for the price. But one more thing I would like to say is, if you do want that bass, that punchy bass, and you're pumping up the volume, when you reach to a certain volume, what happens is the treble might get too PSA, too shouty. It might fall apart. So I do not suggest going up to, you know, some about 70 or 80% above that. I do not suggest going there, because that time you will have this, you know, this extra amount of bass, but you will also have this PSC shouty treble, and it falls apart very easily. One of the reason I do not use the last two switches is because I find the stock treble to be quite good, and it goes well with the bass. The treble does lack extension, and I would have loved to see a bit more extension on the treble region, but then again, these are severe nitpicks for the price and the sound signature it is going for. The sound stage, in my opinion, is quite below average, nothing to improve, but if you do toggle the bass switch down, it does improve the sound stage a bit. The imaging also is quite okay for the price, nothing great. Let's talk about the gaming performance. These do perform average for gaming, nothing great. For the average session, these are okay, but then again, these do sound very boomy, very bassy, especially in the situation, especially in the switch configuration I have it in. I wouldn't suggest using this for gaming alone. Recommendation for this IM, I think so everyone should have them. I know it's a bit of an overstatement, but the bass is just so good. It just made me grid all the time. Even if you aren't a bass head, even if you don't like bass, I think so that sheer ridiculousness this has in terms of bass, that is really awesome. It's ridiculous, and these are awesome at that. Yeah, for the super low price of $12 to $15, these are quite attainable for most, and I highly suggest any audiophile trying to get them and try it out. For the bass head, this is an absolute must buy, and even if you aren't, I highly suggest checking them out. I do know that the KZ doesn't really have a good reputation recently, and you know, they do go for that marketing of $1,000 killer. I don't really attend to that, but this is a good IM. This really sounds good for what it does, and it's really awesome. I think so everyone should try that. So that is my review. I'm sorry if my entire video was a bit of an overstatement for this IM, but I really like the, you know, this that bass it has. So I highly suggest anyone trying this, and you know, if you have any comments, you can ask me below. If you have any questions, you can ask me below. I'll leave the links to this below the like button. If you do like this video, please do like. If you would like, please do subscribe to my channel. That helps out a lot. Please do ping that notification bell. Like and subscribe, that helps out a lot, so that I can bring in more reviews like this. Yeah, 90% of the viewers are not subscribed. That would be awesome if you could. And yeah, I hope my review was good. I hope you liked it, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching this video. Bye.